Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for clicking. This is Chwana. In today's tutorial, we're going to recreate this Kente top. I think Ivy Fashion made it and it's beautiful. Let's recreate this. So I have two pieces of Kente about half yards each. The patterns are also similar, so I'm going to combine the two to recreate it. My measuring tape, my pair of scissors, and then a piece of chalk. Alright, so I went ahead to fold the back piece and then the front piece of this top. Okay, so like this, I make sure the foldings are equal because this is not going to have any zipper. So I'm using my biggest measurement, which is my bust circumference, divided by 4. My bust circumference is 33, so that divided by 4 gives me 8 and quarter. So we are cutting the sleeve together with this top. So I'm going to add additional allowance enough to add the sleeve and then for the seam allowance as well. So I folded this 12 inches. So it is 8 and quarter, but then I made it 12 inches to have enough allowance. Okay, so my shoulder to waist is 16, so added 1 inch for the joining at the shoulders and then the joining with the band at the waistline. So that's it. Now for the neckline, the neck width, I will go in 3 inches and then for the depth, I'll come down 1.5 inch like this. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and give this a curve. I'll go ahead and give this a curve. So this is actually for the back piece of the top. Then for the shoulder slope, I went down 1 inch and I'm going to connect it to the neckline as you can see me doing. So after this, I'm going to cut the neckline out and then we concentrate on the front part of the top. Okay, so I'll put one aside as the back piece and then I'll take one for the front um, part of the top. Okay, so now I'm going to come down to my bust line. So from the shoulder, I'm coming down 10 inches. That is for the bust line. And then we already have the waist down. So I'm going to connect the point together for the bust point. So as I said that we are cutting the sleeve together with the top, I'm dividing my shoulder to shoulder measurement. That's the cross back, which is 16 by 2. So that gives me 8. And for the sleeve, I'm adding 3 inches for the sleeve like this. Then the rest will be for our seam allowance or the folding for the sleeve. Alright. Okay, so for the depth of the sleeve, I'm going to divide the round sleeve circumference by 2. So that is 18 by 2, we have 6.5. That is it. Then I'm going to add 1 inch seam allowance for the joining at the shoulder and then for the joining at the side. So that will give us 7.5. So that's what I mark. Then I'll come to my bust. My bust 33 divided by 4, that is 8 and quarter. I'm going to mark that there. I'll first of all connect it, then later I will add the seam allowance to it. I'll go to the waistline. The waist is 28, so 28 divided by 4 gives us 7 inches plus half inch for easiness, plus half inch for easiness, so that will give us 7.5. Then I added 1 inch for seam allowance, then I added another 1 inch for the um at the bust line for seam allowance as well. Then I connected the point together as you can see like this. So that is it for the front piece. So I mean for both of them, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and then work on the front piece. Now I'm going to connect. I'll go in about um quarter of an inch, then I'm going to connect it to the neckline like this. Okay, now before I cut this out, I'm going to hold on and join the shoulders together before I cut this out. All right, so I open it up like this, then I'm going to place the back piece on it with the right side of both of them facing each other to join the shoulders on the wrong side of the fabric. Okay, so like this, I'm going to join it with half of an inch as I'm illustrating it with a chalk. I'm going to join it with half of an inch. For before then, I'm going to pin it before I take to the sewing machine to join it with half of an inch. Okay, so I'll now take the sewing machine to join the shoulders with half of an inch. So that has been done. This is how it turned out. All right, now I'm going to cut out the front, center front like this. I'm going to cut what we marked earlier. I'm going to cut it out to be able to join the band to it. That's why we make this shape and then cut it out. So guys, this is how it turned out. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, kindly hit the subscribe button, like this video, leave a comment if you enjoyed watching the tutorial, and please share this video to your friends and family. Alright, so now go ahead and measure around your center of the front part of the top, around the neckline to the very end of the center part of the front part of the top. I hope I'm making sense here. Just look at what I'm doing. Alright, so we had 43 inches for that. So I'm going to cut a band as long as that. So I'm going to use it to join round this. But then let's look at the measurement. Now this is the band is 2 inches on fold. The band is 2 inches on fold like this, and then the length is just as the 43 inches that we measured around the center piece and the neckline. Okay, so it is folded on the right side of the fabric. So this is how I'm going to join it to it. So I place it at the right side of the top like this, and I'm going to join it all around by pinning it before we take the same machine to join it. So just look at what I'm doing. I'm just securing this with a pin all around the center of the top, sorry, center of the front part of the top, and then the neck, around the neckline as well. Okay guys, so after this I'm going to take it to sewing machine to join it. Let's do that and come back. So this is how it turned out after joining it. This is how it turned out. Now we are going to fold in the sleeve like this. I'm going to fold in. Remember we added like 1 inch for the folding, so I'll fold first of all half inch in like this and give it a price. Then I'm going to fold again half inch and give it a price. I'll repeat this for the other side of the top as well, or the other side of the sleeve. Now after the price, I'm going to take the same machine to stitch them down like so. Okay, so that has also been done. It's left with us to join the sides. Okay, so I've turned it to the wrong side of the top like this. So I'm going to remark the sleeve, which is 6.5. Then I'll connect it to the 1 inch seam allowance that we have on the sides of the top. I'll repeat it for the other side as well. Then I'll take it to the sewing machine to join this. Okay guys, so this is how it turned out. I'm turning it to the right side of the top. So now I'm going to measure around the waistline like this. So I had 34.5. I'm going to use that and then add um, additional measurement to the waistband. You can make this as long as you want because you are going to be tying it. So this is it. I added extra inches to it to make it long. So that's been done. This is also 2 inches. Um, the weight is 2 inches. So when you open it up, it is 4 inches like this. So I'm going to open it up and then flat iron one side. I'll fold in half inch and then give it a press all the way down there. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It is 2 inches for the weight, and the length is as long as you want. Now I'm just folding in half inch and then pressing it down. I'll turn to the other side and then fold in half inch and press it down as well. All right. So after that, the end or the very end of the band, I'm going to fold in half like this. I'm just trimming off the frayed part of it. Then I'll fold in half and then press it down. I'll I'll repeat same for the other end of the band as well. I'll put the ends together like this and then I'm going to fold in half inch and press it down. Okay, so after this, I'm going to fold this up again together like this, and then I'm going to press it down all the way to the other end of the band. Okay, so our band is ready. I'm just folding up to locate the center of the band. Then I'm using the chalk to um I'm using the chalk to mark the center of it. I also take the top and then fold it up like this and then notch the center of the top to be able to match it with the band. Okay, so where I marked it, the center that I marked with the chalk as indicated in the video like this, I'm going to match it with the notch or the center part of the top like this and pin it down. So I'll put the other ends inside the band. I'll put half inch inside the band like this, then I'll pin them down as well. I will do same for the other half of the top. Okay, so now I'm going to take it to the sewing machine and I'm going to stitch it this way. First of all, going to start from the end of the band like this. Then I'll go straight and join it to the top all the way to the other end of the band like this. Then I'll come down and double stitch to end this sewing. So this is how I'm going to do it. Now first of all, double stitch before I continue with the stitching. Then I'll turn it and then stitch straight to join it to the top. So guys, our top is ready. So you can tie it and style it in a way that you like. So this is it. This brings us to the end of the tutorial. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Keep being amazing wherever you are.